Fuck it.
Warning.
This show contains mature content. Listener discretion is advised.
Are you ready to get your mind blown?
One angry New York City Puerto Rican decided to start a radio show, determined to piss the world off by shoving a mirror in front of society's face. He kicked them in the balls.
What are you? Who are you?
This is the Crotch Shot Radio Show. Crotch Shot Radio Show.
This is not a test. This is a broadcast transmission.
We're going to stay on the air.
And now, the Whippy.
Welcome to the Capital Radio Show, where we kick the issues in the balls. We are on an active war against bullshit. We would do anything and everything to expose bullshit. The ends sometimes justify the means. If you're angry and want the truth exposed, and strap in and prepare to be shocked. This is Smash Mouth Talk. If you can't accept that, then fuck off. I'm your host, Louis B. I take no bullshit from nobody. Not from Antifa, not from Adam Waffen, not from any other white supremacy group, not from any other fucking leftist, not from Black Lives Matter, not from the LGBTQ, nobody. I take no bullshit from nobody. I actually expose the bullshit of society and chop it up into easy to digest chunks for you today. We got a lot to cover. We have a shit ton to cover. Sorry, I took 2 weeks off. I had some family issues I had to deal with. Just working on some shit, working on myself, taking care of family members. So that took some time. That took some of my time. I apologize, but thank you for logging on. Thank you for downloading. Thank you for streaming this episode tonight. First, if you guys go to crotchshotradio.xyz, just check out the new site. It's crotchshotradio.xyz. This was reported on Politico. Capital Riots. Let me share this. Let me share the screen with my papers. Let's share the screen with my peoples. Capital Riot defendant alleges beating by jail guards. This is something that's been I've been hearing a lot on. There are people that have been arrested for what happened on January 6th, not being able to get any medical attention, their lives being threatened, being beaten, getting maimed. I know what, and if you're a leftist and you think that this is okay, like, haha, good for them, you're part of the fucking problem. Mind you, I am on the record for saying I do not agree with what happened that day. I did not take part in any of that bullshit that happened. But what did occur was the police allowing people to enter. Do I know of any other things that happened? No, I do not know of any illegal activity. But if they have proof of illegal activity, fair trial. They do have a right to be free from cruel and unusual punishment. That is a constitutional right. These people being denied their constitutional rights. But let me read political here. Tensions are running high between guards and inmates at D.C. jail housing. Many of the defendants in the January 6 cases, with at least one of those prisoners alleging that he was brutally beaten by correctional officers. For weeks, Capital Riot defendants being held in Washington have complained that they are locked in their cell with virtually no human contact for 23 hours a day. But a startling graphic account offered publicly in court on Tuesday by one such inmate, Ronald Sandlin, went further, alleging that the guards have subjected those charged in the January 6 events to violence, threats, and verbal harassment. Myself and others involved in the January 6 incidents are scared for our lives, not from each other, but from correctional officers, Sandlin said during a bail hearing conducted by video before U.S. District Court Judge Dabney Friedrich. I don't understand how this is remotely acceptable, he added, saying he was being subjected to mental torture. In an unusual direct plea to the judge, Sandlin said another Capital Riot defendant, Ryan Samuel, was severely beaten by correctional officers, is now blind in one eye, has a skull fracture, and a detached retina. They're doing this to get false confessions. That I could almost guarantee they're doing this for they're doing this to get false confessions. They're doing this so that way they will confess and be like, yeah, we did this, that. They'll confess to killing Lincoln. That is exactly what the fuck they're doing. They will confess. If you are a leftist and you think that this is okay, you are part of the problem. If you think that this is okay, you are part of the problem. If you think that, haha, good for them, they should know better, good, like you're part of the fucking problem. And honestly, it's going to happen to you. Like, don't think that you're safe from this because you like, well, I voted the right way. It's going to happen to you because if you're okay with it happening to us, you better keep that same energy when they start doing it to you. And it will happen to you. It will. This is the fascism that you guys are cheering for. This is fascism, my friends. And it's not coming from the right, it's coming from the left. And look who it's being done to. It's not being done to no Black Lives Matter. It's not being done to no LGBTQRSTUV. They're not doing it to them. They're doing it to people who voted for the right, who voted for Trump, who voted for Republicans, who want to be able to work and earn money and keep what the fuck they earn. They want to live in security. They're tired of seeing this country fucking burn and no one do anything about it. I am tired of the fucking disinformation. As I've been screaming about in past shows, I am tired of the unequal enforcement under the law. It's either none of it is legal or all of it is legal. You can't just be picking and choosing who you're going to charge, because honestly, what happened last summer was way worse than what happened on January 6th. On January 6th, there were no calls to leave. There were no calls to disperse until later that day when they were throwing flashbangs. And even still, they weren't making no fucking announcement. There were no signs. There were no barricades. There were none. I didn't see any on my run over there to cover what the fuck was happening. Didn't see not one thing. We got Panda Man 64. Hey love, how you doing? Hey mama, hey mama. So back to this article here. The 3 defendants raising alarms are charged with a wide range of crimes related to the Capitol breach. First of all, I mean, honestly, they're calling it a breach. They were let into the Capitol. There are many videos out there of the Capitol Police allowing people to enter the building. There are Capitol Police opening up whatever barricades that were put up in front of the doors and allowing people to enter. Charge the woman that went into Nancy Pelosi's office and stole her computer. Charge her. Throw the book at her. She's an idiot. She's an idiot. Charge the people that actually fucking destroyed shit. Charge them. Yes, by all means. They should not have been destroying shit. That is our house. Would you go to my house? I would not treat like that. I wouldn't break shit. I wouldn't go into the White House and break shit. Even though I don't like the guy that's in there, I would not go in there and break shit because that is my house. My tax dollars pay for it. In fact, I would pick up a crumpled paper and put it in its proper receptacle and make sure it's nice and clean. Because I have fucking pride. If anything, what we should have been doing, we should have been doing a mass cleanup. We should have been out there checking out the homeless and actually helping out the homeless while we were there and actually try to make DC a little bit better that day. But some people got fucking caught up with some bullshit that turned into a psyop. Look at the go to freaking Millie Weaver's website and check that out. We got Panda Man 64. So like I and now you have these people that honestly should not have been charged. Some of these people should not have been charged. They were allowed in. I'm sorry. As soon as you fucking seen video of the Capitol Police allowing people in, drop all the fucking charges. Oh, it was an insurrection. Really? How was it an insurrection when only certain rioters were the ones that were getting killed? 4 people got killed that day, and they were all protesters. They were not cops. And they're like, no, the police died that day. No, that was a lie. They died days later of unrelated health issues. And some people got killed because of suicide. In fact, let's read this article here. This was written over here by what? Ooh. Okay. Okay. For some reason, I think the link died. Next time I should really. This is from the New York Post. National Police Association rep slams left for politicizing cop suicides after January 6. A veteran Chicago cop who serves as a spokeswoman for the National Association has reportedly blasted the left for suggesting that the Capitol riot was the reason 4 officers committed suicide after responding to the insurrection. Sergeant Betsy Bratner Smith told the Daily Mail that we will never know why Kyle Defentag, Gunter Hashida, Jeffrey Smith, and Howard Limbengood took their own lives after the January 6 riot. The 29-year veteran told the news outlet that she and her colleagues have become disgusted as they believe that the D.C. Democrats and the media have politicized the deaths. We don't know why these officers committed suicide. Police officers see horrible things every day from the minute they get out of the police academy. We don't know why the police officer kills themselves unless they leave a detailed accounting of why they killed themselves, and most do not. To my knowledge, none of these 4 officers left any kind of detailed accounting of why. That's why it is important that we do not assume and we don't politicize, the spokeswoman for the lobbying group and charity continued. We will never know. That's why law enforcement around the country is finding so distasteful about this. That's one riot. That is one riot in one area, and suddenly police suicide is a big deal, the officer said. No one is talking about all the other cops who are killing themselves. The politicization of this topic is abhorrent, she added. Yeah. They're using that to see, look how bad they are. Look how bad they are. Oh, Panda loves me. She loves me. Yay. I hope that's a she. It's really like I keep saying, it's intellectual dishonesty from the left. That is exactly what it is, and it's just laziness. And this is the shit that I personally have to deal with. There's certain people that don't want to talk to me. Oh, why did you go to Washington D.C.? Because you know what? It's my fucking right as a citizen. I didn't go there. I didn't commit no crimes. I didn't break shit. I didn't take part. Oh, but it's guilty by association. If you're the type of person that says guilty by association, you're a fucking moron. You're a fucking moron with any type of fucking discernment. And you should fucking kill yourself. That's it. Kill yourself. Hey, you're guilty by association. Shut the actual fuck up. I am guilty by association. If I don't share certain, honestly, as a 9/11 truther, I don't share the same fucking ideas as a no-planer does. Does that mean I'm a no-planer? No. That means I am a conspiracy theorist, yes. But there are different types. Am I a Trump supporter? Yes. But I'm not a Christian evangelical. I don't believe he was sent by God. That I don't worship the man like he's a god. No, I might call him the God Emperor Trump because it's a fucking funny troll, but I don't believe he's the God Emperor Trump. I don't believe that it was a good idea. Let's go break some shit. Let's go break into the fucking Nancy Pelosi's office and steal the computer. That's not a good idea. That doesn't help us. Fucking doing that bomb threat that happened a few days ago, which shit went very quiet. I haven't heard jack shit about that. I wonder what happened with that. That one went, whew, it's gone. No one's talking about it. Problematic bitch. Remember the time when Trump told you to go to the Capitol and fight? And then when you fought, he ran away and let you get arrested and charged. Meanwhile, pardoning Lil Wayne. Okay. First of all, protest peacefully and patriotically. But nice try, problematic bitch. Nice try. He's like, oh, you're a clown. Let me go ahead. Let me look. There you go. You're featured. You're featured. Like you're the fucking clown. That wasn't anybody. Like I didn't know that shit was gonna happen. That was no one's fucking intention. I don't know what the fuck happened that day. But hey, problematic bitch. Okay. Crackhead. Panda, are you trying to say word? She's like, what? Okay. I bet all your family laugh at you. It's time to seek that treatment and wake up. Nobody laughed at me. What are you talking about? Like, okay, she's like, all right. Maybe you should get some fucking treatment. Like, honestly, stop smoking that crack and talk about, oh my goodness, I got some ayahuasca. Oh my God, I could see aliens. Fucking twat. Like, honestly. Anyways, this next article here. House Republicans protest treatment of January 6 prisoners. 6 January prisoners as riot committee meets for first time. As the 6th January commission begins, Matt Gaetz, Matt Gaetz. All right, look, you got me with Matt Gaetz. Okay, I'm gonna be fair. I'm like, Jesus Christ. You got me with Matt Gaetz. I'm honest. Like, oh God. Like, Matt Gaetz, step the fuck down, please. Please help us out by stepping the fuck down. Let's get someone that doesn't mess with kids. Thank you, please. Please. Jesus. Criminy. I'm just being fair. See, shots at everybody. Everyone catches it. Marjorie Taylor Greene will headline the counter event to demand answers on the treatment of Capital Riot prisoners. The two House representatives, fresh off their fundraising tour of the country, will join Louis Gohmert and Paul Gosar at the Department of Justice in Washington as House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's select committee begins its opening statements. According to the media advisory, the four Republicans will hold a joint press conference demanding Attorney General Merrick Garland give answers on the status of the prisoners and related investigations. Look, if Matt Gaetz is able to get something done, able to get them at least some fair treatment and and actually get some people punished for overstepping their bounds, fine. But please step down. Step down, Matt. Please just step down. Can we get a Republican that like is honorable? Can we just get like someone down there, please? That isn't a fucking globalist. So, preferably someone that isn't a globalist, a little bit libertarian, like mostly libertarian. Let's get like a Ron Paul Republican. That'll work. That'll help. Why don't you change your name to insurrectionist? Why don't you change your name to fucking haggity cunt? I don't know. Shit. Change your name to just fucking cunt. Golly. Just dried up old hag. Let's try that. Actually, my family loves me. All right. All right. She's all right. So yeah, I'm getting attacked. But thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, problematic bitch. You're helping my analytics. So smash that like button. Or smash the fucking dislike button. It helps me anyway. So thank you for watching. My loyal fans. My loyal fans hate me. Yeah, but it's just like, look, if it was happening to people on the left, things would be like, oh my God, they're beating people. Like, honestly, they fucking had a riot over some crackhead who was like, oh, he got choked out. When it was proven that he wasn't choked out, he was having a fucking what's it called? He was ODing over the shit that he swallowed, so that way he wouldn't be caught with all those drugs. He ended up killing himself. But hey, let's convict this cop. And now police don't want to do their jobs because hey, now they might get arrested if by chance if the person is resisting, they die. Like, okay, fine. If you guys don't want to live in a fucking place with law and order, why don't you go somewhere else? Leave. No one's keeping you here. All right, and here we go. Next article here. Before I fucking move on to the next one. This is from humanevents.com. The Biden Justice Department can't seem to produce the evidence it's supposedly used to indict the January 6 protest cases. There has been a severe lack of urgency in how the Biden Justice Department, the DOJ, has gone about complying with its post-indictment due process obligation owed to the defendants charged with connection with the January 6 protests under federal law. The prosecution has no rights when it comes to criminal cases. All rights belong to and are owed to the defendants by both the executive and judicial branches. It is an obligation of the executive to afford defendants the right in their manner in which investigations. Sorry, it's fucking small type here. Investigations and prosecutions are conducted. It is a duty of judiciary to ensure that the defendant's rights are protected from deprivation by misconduct of the executive until such a time as a jury determines the defendant's guilt. Yeah, it's guilty till innocent till proven guilty. But as I've been reading, they've been getting beaten in jail. And again, if you're celebrating it, you are the worst type of person. And honestly, it's going to happen to you. If you allow it to happen to us, it's going to happen to you, and there's going to be no one there to defend you. There's going to be no one there to defend you. But then again, why would we defend you? Because you guys were allowed to do shit and fucking tear up cities, whole cities, set shit on fire, and justify doing it. Got nothing to change. And it's like, okay, over a crackhead. Over a crackhead. Let's fucking kill other black people in the process. Like, let's steal some shit because, oh yeah, this will prove that we are a peaceful people. Like, what the fuck? Honestly, if any of my family members took part in any type of fucking looting, I would smack the shit out of them. Help or what? 9/11. Tell the masses to come out and stand, please. Oh, wait. All right. So, okay, fine. All right. So, September 11th is on a Saturday. It's going to be the 20th anniversary. It's going to be the 20th anniversary, 20 years. I'm going to do a special episode that day, I think. I'm going to try to do a special episode. Don't worry, dude. There's no more peoples. Okay, first of all, more people download than actually listen live. So, you're like, there are no more peoples. You're listening. But okay, those that are listening on the podcast, come out to downtown Manhattan. Come down to downtown Manhattan. Stand with us. Help remember the people that passed away. Well, remember the people that were murdered. Yes, 9/11 was an inside job. And I'm just doing this. So, but anyways, back to this. But Biden, they cannot make a case for most of these people. In fact, one of my friends, who will remain nameless, he got his discovery, and he's not in none of the fucking evidence they have against him. He has nothing to do with any of the evidence they have against him. He's not in there. What are they charging him with? I don't know how they're going to convict him when the evidence they have does not even have his face, his facha, anything in there. Why is he charged? Owen Schroeder just recently got charged, and he showed video. Like, what the fuck was he doing? He didn't do jack shit. But he's high profile. That's what this is. He's high profile. Again, it's the laziness of the left. You see this fucking bitch, she fucking dipped. Oh, your family hates you. You're crazy. That's all you fucking got. That's all she fucking had. It's the fucking laziness of the left. They're fucking retarded. This is why we say liberalism is a mental disorder. And notice, I fucking featured her. I didn't fucking block her. She left on her own because she's a fucking coward. No, I'm not talking about you, Panda. I'm not talking about you, Panda. I'm not talking about you, Panda. Don't worry. Talking about this chick. Problematic bitch. So, but I do a podcast. That's what podcasts do. Whether people are listening live or not, this is being recorded and will be streamed. It's going to be up on YouTube. It's going to be up everywhere else. Okay, you want okay, the call line is open. If you want to call in. You want to call in. Wait, let's get the call-in number is 347-927-6824. The number again is 347-927-6824. Go right ahead. Yes, you could call in. Go ahead. She wants to call in. As long as you have something to say. So anyways, that's what's going on with the defendants of the January 6th. It's fucking bullshit. Andrew Cuomo resigned. But is Andrew Cuomo resigning a ploy to rug sweep COVID deaths? New York Governor Andrew Cuomo announced a couple weeks ago he will resign after withering reports from the state attorney general, who documented multiple accusations of sexual harassment against women. The New York State Assembly will suspend its impeachment investigation. I don't know why. Honestly, oh, we're gonna suspend. Okay, well, he's leaving, so I guess that's why they're suspending it. But suspend this impeachment investigation of Governor Andrew Cuomo after his resignation, effective August 25th. Speaker today. His resignation is official. Speaker Carl Hestick said Friday the assembly was also advised by the Judiciary Committee that the state constitution does not authorize impeaching or removing an elected official who is no longer in office. Okay. What I find interesting is on how convenient this scandal is. What the scandal to how this brought them down. That is that in spite of all the COVID-19 deaths he has caused by housing infected people in nursing homes, Mr. Cuomo was criticized over a state requirement that forced nursing homes to take back residents who had been hospitalized with COVID-19 once they were recovered. Critics said the policy had increased the number of virus-related deaths among nursing home residents. Panda, you could call in. I told you could call in. You could call in. You want to call in? Call in. The number's right there. So, why? Like, honestly, it's like, okay, fine. I'm against sexual assault. He shouldn't be touching people that he doesn't have permission touching. We got Freddie. Hey, Freddie, how you doing? And fine, yes, sexual assault is serious. We are not a rape culture. He should go down for that. Yes, he should do time for that. But he should also be doing time for the thousands of people who died because of his fucking policy. Him and that bitch Governor Whitmore in fucking, I think, Michigan. The governor of Michigan, she should go down because she did the same exact shit. Oh my God. Panda, I said you could fucking call in. You want to talk? Call in. Let's talk. I'm in the middle of doing a show. She's like, she or he, I don't know. Like, I got the number there. You want to call in? Call in. We could talk. You don't have to be my bad. Just call in. She's like, my bad. Like, dude. Like, you can call in. I'm like, this is not one of these shows where it's like, we're gonna be fucking strict. Like, no, dude. This is pretty much fucking free form. If you want to call in, call in. Like, I respond to my haters. Like, what the fuck? Help me, Jesus. So, at the time, Mr. Cuomo and his aides dismissed the outcry as politically motivated, and in July, the state health department released a report that found that the policy was not responsible for any increase. The report did, however, raise questions in some quarters about how the state was reporting the deaths. Yeah. They were cooking the books. Honestly, I do believe it's something that needs to be investigated fully. He should be facing criminal offenses for both the sexual assault and the COVID deaths. But no, he got Me Too. That's what brought him down. That's what got him brought down. The Me Too. No, not somebody's grandma and grandpa dying. No, that didn't do it. And I'm like, look, look, let's just be real. Murder, a lot worse than getting your ass grabbed. Because, I mean, that's the extent. I didn't hear about no rape. If rape happened, honestly, I don't know what's worse at that point. I don't know. Rape or murder? Would I be raped? Would I rather be raped or murdered? I think I would rather be murdered than raped. But that's just personal. Don't do it to me. My God, woman, it's in the fucking, like, the number is on the screen. Look, let me help you out. Three, 4, 7. Oops. Put the number in the chat. Cry money. All right. And I don't even get a fucking please. All right. This better be. Honestly, money bet this is gonna be a fucking troll. There's going to be I sense it in my bones. I sense this shit in my bones. Anyways, Stuttering Chris goes, if you know the Libertarian candidate Larry Sharpe, yeah, I interviewed Larry Sharpe on here. He was on Joe Rogan and had really great ideas. Yes, no, I've actually interviewed Larry Sharpe. I love Larry Sharpe. I voted for Larry Sharpe. I know who Larry Sharpe is. I hope he runs again for governor. Now would he be a great guy? No. Now would be a great time, Larry Sharpe. Yes. I agree. I agree. All right. So, but yeah, back to the fucking COVID, it's just let me share my screen. So yeah, this is the article on crotchotradio.xyz. Why is he getting away with the COVID deaths? He's getting away with murder. Had this been, honestly, this is one of the reasons why supposedly Trump wasn't elected, because of how he handled COVID. Yet Governor Cuomo gets fucking awards. He's able to write a book on, he handled it. He saved New York. No, he did not. Oh. Alrighty. All right, getting a call.
Call from. To accept, press 1.
All right. All right, you're on the air finally.
Thank you, Louis.
You're welcome.
Louis B., you're a legend.
Am I?
I think you are.
Oh, you're sweet.
You see, my children are even coming around you.
I see.
And how late it is. Oh my God, they're going to call ACS, right? These fucking tyrants, right?
Yeah.
Listen.
How do I
Louis
know?
B.,
How do I know you?
Do you want to know how you know me?
Yes, I do.
Do we have to say it online? Huh?
Okay.
You want to know how you know me?
Nah, okay. I guess not. All right. You could you could text it to me.
Well, we know each other through a mutual friend, but I know you from, you see, this is how people know Louis B. It's because if you ever knew about 9/11, was an inside job, and you were young, like in your 19 years old, or, around that age, or 20 years old, and then you come out, your shit was like classic back in the day. It was like the hardest thing to find, and still is.
What do you mean?
So,
it's not hard.
It still is pertaining to 9/11 and pertaining to the We Are Changed, whole kind of thing,
Well, yeah,
like you go way back,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, 2006. 2006.
Like,
yeah, that's not.
I
really
remember, when I wanted to even get anything that was like telling the truth about Luke Wazowski.
Oh, okay.
Your name came out.
Well, yeah. I wouldn't consider myself a legend for that. I mean, he's still.
No, you're a legend because you're consistent. You're consistent on who you are and who you are. Nobody knows who you are. You're a truth seeker, right? That's how they want to brand us as, like a cow or whatever. But you a cool-ass cat, like, as Louis B. Louis B. likes looking at the information and he spit it to you. You know what I'm saying? That's true facts. You know? That's what I'm saying.
Have we ever met face-to-face?
I don't... maybe... I think so, maybe, like, almost. I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, well, Luke
you know who the hell I am.
Luke is still grifting. All right. Well, I mean, I got your number.
He's still
grifting.
You know who I am.
Do I? Oh, okay.
You know people from Staten Island? I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you who the fuck I am.
Oh, go ahead.
People from Staten Island?
Pete from Staten... Which one? Oh goodness, I know plenty of people from Staten Island that
get the hell out of here. Yeah. Well, the governor and the mayor sometimes forgets who the hell the people are from Staten Island. That's word. I know. They had this bogus all vaccine concert over here, and they had the weakest people from Wu-Tang over here. It wasn't even like It wasn't even like the top guy from Wu-Tang then went to Midland Beach and fucking did the concert and shit. You know, the keys to the city. Well, you know, what does that imply? You know, the keys to the city.
I don't know. I guess.
How you doing? Because I know you had COVID-19, right? You had that before?
Yeah, I beat it. Obviously.
That was in the beginning.
Yeah.
You had that shit right away, and nobody wanted to help you, right?
Yeah, no, I spoke about it. You know, the building.
No, and nobody wanted to fucking help you, right?
Yeah, no one wanted to help me, but I was doing shit. I was still strong enough to I just masked up so that way I wouldn't infect other people, and yeah,
because you got fucking humanity, and you don't want to fucking just like, you just want to be a super spreader. No, that wasn't your story.
Yeah,
you know, exactly.
Yeah, no. So, but I exposed Luke. I still think he's a piece of shit.
Word.
You know, he's on freaking the Tim Pool podcast now.
Oh, Maron, yeah.
Maron, he's a Stugad.
Yeah.
He's Stugad. But
well, what's that mean? I
don't know. It's a Stugat.
It's a Sugad. He's a fucking stupid and I forgot about it.
Yeah. Hey, forget.
That's what that mean.
Faccia brutta da Pogliano. I don't know.
Oh, you're real Italian. Fuck Cuomo. Cuomo's you know it. They took Cuomo out. They took him out. You see, this is the part of the manipulation of the people, right?
Yeah,
They give you a novela, right? They give you a story. They give you a fucking, not even a love story. They give you a horror story, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They always love Jason and Freddy Krueger fighting, right?
Well, yeah.
Cuomo got out with his reputation.
Yeah.
From just being stupid. Just like they Peyton Biden, all right, these people are not stupid. That's why they elected into these people. Cuomo, all right, he touched a, and you never ever see the people the females or the people, because there's males also. They never show you that they have hurt. They always want to show you older people. Let's go to Jeffrey Epstein, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jeffrey Epstein, right? Madonna mia, we Italian in Staten Island, all right? We're going to go really the way things... No, that is bad. That is fucking bad, right?
Right.
That Bill Gates has an association to fucking Epstein, whatever the fuck his name is.
Jeffrey Epstein,
and that came up as soon as the coronavirus came up. You have to understand that these people are demonic, and they're satanic, and they're brujeria, and they have spiritual things. And if you ain't got your ducks in the line, you better recognize.
Wait, are you Italian or Latino or both?
I'm mixed. I'm everything.
Oh, okay. She's every woman. It's all in her.
That's right.
That's right.
I don't know about that one, brother. You got to get it more lit. Say it again.
Man, no,
She's every woman. What?
Well, I changed it up so that way it's used. It's personalized.
These people are fucking crazy. What do you think about all this stuff going on?
Well, I think that's what I've been talking about. It's freaking. It's all hitting the fan. That's why I put it's hitting the fan. We got
okay.
Yeah, I mean we got Cuomo. I'm glad he's gone. I'm hoping this opens this up for somebody new.
Did you see the new lady? She looks like a monster. Well, they always want to hit you with a female psychologically, so you could be more toned down.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, that's I mean, I don't know anything about her. I don't believe that. I can't think that she's any better. But
she looks scary.
I'm gonna keep my eye on her. But hopefully
Where?
we're able to vote her out.
Not two eyes, just one.
Yeah, just the one, because if you put two eyes, I might turn into fucking a statue.
You might get blind.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she looks like a fucking devil, that one. I'm just keeping it real, man.
So how many kids you got over there?
Oh, I got a bunch of kids.
You got a bunch of kids.
No, not kids. Children.
Childrens. How many childrens you got over there?
I got 6.
Keep them away from 6. God damn, you were busy. Jeez, can you still walk?
Yes, I can.
Goodness.
I walk after every birth.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, you want to hear something funny?
What?
And I'll say it.
Well,
And I'll say it.
Your husband
And
has to
it's a
work 5
disgrace
jobs?
to the system.
Yeah. Your husband's working 5
You-
jobs just to support y'all?
No.
Oh my goodness.
And we homeschool.
Oh, yeah, well, honestly, at this point, I would homeschool too, especially.
What do you want, your kid mask?
Yeah, no. There's that, and my god sister, she's homeschooling her son now because.
God bless her.
I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of these people, they're sending their kids to school sick.
Oh yeah, because it lowers your immune system. You know when you got that.
Yeah, I mean it's like
when you got that protocol to keep you safe, like you're breathing in your exhaust and your bacteria. You know, that shit is like a fucking mudge on a glass fucking window. Like, what do you think the kids are gonna do? What do you think about that? They're gonna breathe it in.
What do you think?
Huh?
What do you think about that Oregon governor that's signed a bill that's saying reading and math proficiency is not a requirement for graduating high school?
Because they know that they are. I think it's a trade. The trade of your humanistic, conscious understanding.
Yeah.
The trade. If you want that, then you got to let go of that.
Yeah. Well, you know what? This just making sure that more people homeschool. I predict that there's going to be a rise of private online schools that will just totally break the Department of Education or the education departments of various states, because more and more people will just have their kids freaking do online school and probably become better educated.
I've been a homeschooler for a lot of years, and I was tempted to do online schooling.
Mm-hmm.
But if you listen to anybody, because even if you listen to like the science, they keep on telling you science,
right.
The science is not good about educating online. The only benefits that I can see that you can get online, because that's why I was tempted as a real person, was because they have animation. And, so be it, we look at television and we play video games. But at the end of the day, if the regular folks did not even like fucking sitting through there, okay, through the internet, God knows, God help them, what kind of subliminal messages they were given through the A's and the B's and the C's, that they didn't even like it. The children don't like it. I remember I went to, the lady I went to go cut my hair or do my nails, and I knew doing my nails wasn't, the best thing to do. It was just like a mind thing, to feel comfortable at that certain time. But come on, they have fiberglass on the fucking nails. There's a whole bunch of different chemical things or whatever. So at the end of the story is that, it's, and whatever I got from this whole fucking epidemic with people like actually doing the homeschooling online shit, they didn't like it. Not because they were all lazy. Well, they probably were lazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm taking my best opinion from the Asian woman, not CCP, because I'm like, oh my God, no, now I'm listening to CCP. No, from an Asian woman that cut my hair and shit like that.
Okay.
She was saying that her daughter stood there for a long time and she didn't like it. She was very smart.
Mm.
So
all right.
they don't like it. The sheeple don't like it. Fuck it, like, hello. We already know that. You know what's the best thing for homeschooling for people? If you go to the books. If you go to the books.
Okay.
Regular books, regular
books.
Stories. I can tell you, like, different people different curriculums.
The regular.
Yeah.
The regular.
That actually, yeah. There's so many different curriculums that you can get involved in that it's actually, like, natural for children. But you gotta, you gotta be prepared for that. These people, they just shock the shit out of them to make them not like what we like.
Right.
Well, what I like. They're like, okay, you want. Now these people don't ever want to see no homeschool curriculum. You see, they segregate the population. All right, keep them separated from me. All right, that's great.
So you have six kids. What happened? You didn't have cable?
I have 6 children, boys.
Six
I stopped cable. You know why? Because I found out that they were spying.
Right. Through the cable box. Yeah. Okay.
So why would I want to pay for? I don't even know what it was. Do you remember what it was when cable was really popular?
Well, they said that there was a camera in the box or something.
That was a long time ago. What was that? Like, I remember, like, you used to have cable and shit. I don't even remember the name brand or whatever.
Yeah,
it had to be something trickled down from now or whatever, but I just can't remember.
Right.
It's like I can remember Game Boy or Genesis, but I can't remember the cable companies.
Oh, Time Warner?
Yeah, Time Warner. It was Time Warner. You see, brother, I knew you knew it. Yeah, Time Warner.
Yeah, now it's called Spectrum because it's dyslexic. It's on the Spectrum.
Get the hell out of here, really?
Yeah,
well, I know Spectrum, but it's dyslexic. Yeah.
No. You know how they say if you're on the spectrum?
No, I don't know that joke.
Yeah, okay, don't worry. Okay, never mind.
No, but it's funny. Like, I'll laugh.
If you don't get it, don't laugh. Don't give it.
Yeah, I can't. But I think it's funny, even though I don't know it.
All right.
Yeah, I have a joke about that.
Yeah, so
what's your So, what do you think is the end game? Will we be?
Well, I mean, if you watch the movie Endgame, that's the end game. To dumb us down into, to fucking little trolls and fuck with our health, kill most of us, so that way there's an elite class.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's basically what it is. What it always has been. It's been classism. Classism disguised as racism. It's a class. Yeah.
No, it's saying.
Hey, we got Kimberly Ridgway in the chat. Hey, Kimberly. She goes, hey, hello. So
what do you think? Like, with
I mean,
do you think people got a way out at this point, or
no? There's always a way out. It's always a way out.
Yeah,
it's
I believe that too, brother.
I mean, it's just now it's just going to be a little bit harder, but it's not impossible. It's going to be people doing what you're doing. It's little successions from society. It's either doing homeschooling. It's taking more control over your food, your water, it's getting out of the cities. It's is actually doing something that you're producing for yourself. You're
Excellent. Yeah, you said it perfect.
It's not impossible. It's just gonna be harder. It's there's always workarounds. There's always a workaround for everything. Okay, they made this illegal. There's a way to go get around it and do it. And if it takes having to move somewhere, if it's not feasible to move somewhere, work within the system, so that way you could be okay. I mean, I've been looking up stuff to build up my own food stores, so that way cook and bake stuff that lasts forever practically, and have it stored somewhere. I saw
now you actually have to apply it. Like, I've been looking at that kind of stuff for years, but I never thought that that was just like a hobby and shit.
Yeah, no.
Now it's survival.
Like now that's what I'm doing. If we learned anything from this pandemic, and let me quote Busta Rhymes, is you gotta prepare. It taught us you have to prepare.
Prepare, brothers and sisters. Prepare.
Make sure you
That's right.
Make sure you're okay. Make sure you're good. Make sure you have your nutrition up. Make sure you have your you're building stuff up. That's what it is. And be prepared to fight back. And it maybe going out and protesting isn't doing it. You vote with your dollars. You vote with your wallet. You buy some crypto. Buy some gold. Buy some silver. Save your money. Don't buy shit you don't need. Don't just that's what they
don't be enticed the next season for like every season. They got every season to take your pockets out. They got besides the holidays, what you said, like don't be enticed. Don't be enticed when they say back to school. Don't get enticed when they say Christmas. That's one of their biggest killers, on people's pockets. And people even do a lot of deaths to themselves on that particular time and stuff. So, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's not impossible to fight. It's just going to be more difficult. And that's fine. It's nothing worth.
What do you think about Australia?
I don't think about Australia.
Did you hear information about it? Me either. I don't really think about it either.
I mean, it's like they're fighting the lockdowns. Good. Let them fight the lockdowns. Let that be a lesson for over here.
The world, exactly. Yeah.
For over here.
I respect that.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta.
That's absolutely right the way you're thinking, bro.
Yeah. You just gotta keep. You gotta. Don't fall for grifters.
Wow.
Don't fall for grifters. Don't fall for grifters like Luke Rakowski that's selling.
He's a piece of shit.
That's so survival.
That's why 9/11 people come down to 9/11. Come down in front of Penn Station.
Not Penn Station.
Yes, it is. That's where we go.
What on
Penn Station
on 34th Street?
No, it's not Penn Station. It's 30. It's Penn Station.
Yeah, Ground Zero. You talk about
Ground Zero.
That's not.
But that's the Penn. That's the Penn Transit.
Oh.
How you gonna tell me, son?
Yeah, but you're saying Penn Station. You're talking about the New Jersey, not
34th Street. I'm not talking about that. So what do we say? What do we say?
Oh God, what
the fuck I'm gonna say? I'm a New Yorker. I think that's Penn Station.
That's not Penn Station. What are you talking about? Don't.
It's not Penn Station.
You're gonna confuse.
It's
people.
That. It's the mass. It's the fucking Jersey fucking train.
Yeah. It's
Come
Jersey
down to the
train.
World Trade Center.
It's God.
It's not Penn Station. Penn Station 34th Street.
What's it called? New Jersey.
So what the fuck that spot's called?
No, you got me fucked up now. Path. The Path train. You go to the Path train.
Oh, the Path train. That's what it is. Yeah. All right.
You go to the Path train station by Ground Zero.
Penn Station. I'm thinking about like when I was like fucking 12 years old and shit. My apologies. But I have no regards. All right, thank you.
It's the Pat's train station
Past train station.
Pat's train station over there in World Trade Center. The world, go to there. It's right there. World Trade Center.
And it's still called the World Trade Center?
Yeah, it's still called the World Trade Center.
Okay, so that's where I want people to go. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, have you been in there? It's kind of creepy.
I've been in there.
After this,
and I got. Listen, you want to know what's in there?
Yeah, I know.
A lot of malls.
Yeah,
I remember one year there was like televisions with people's bodies, and I remember another year, the last time, and then they had to switch it up because I called up another show, one of my boys in Massachusetts, and I gave a description of what I saw. So they had like hearts ripped out.
Oh,
is
yeah,
this appropriate? Is this appropriate?
Yeah, no.
They want to make it look all urban and
that's
flavorful. Nah, that shit ain't urban and flavorful for people that know that this was a sacrifice that was dealt there in that spot. No, this shit is disgusting.
Yeah, that was
then they switched it up.
That's the bodies exhibit where they show. And
it wasn't no body exhibit.
No, it wasn't.
I don't care what, and even if they could pull, no, it was graffiti outside of the body. No, that's different. It was not ever there. It was never there. I'm talking about the graffiti that was on the wall outside of where once the World Trade Center was. There was a brain, there was a heart, and they make it look like graffiti. That's disrespectful.
See, I didn't.
Fuck out of here. They just telling you give me your heart, you give me your brain, you give me your soul, bitch.
You say fuck.
Like, looking, you didn't even fucking understand what I was saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These are satanic. People want to say, okay, when you go and you deal with the occult, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, Lucifer, the light. No, man, fuck all of that. There is real people, okay, because that should get you confused. There is real people that say they want to kill you, okay, people? Mm-hmm. And they put fucking spells to you. No matter if it works or doesn't work, it does happen. And this is what we're dealing with. These kind of fucking people. Mm-hmm. You can look at the fucking, whatever the fuck his name is, the governor that was the governor, whatever.
Cuomo.
You can look at him, right? You can see he's a demon, right? And
most of them
he doesn't even get.
Most of them are.
The governor from New York City.
Yeah,
he didn't even get.
Actually, he's the governor of New York State. The governor.
State. But he has jurisdiction over New York City.
Well, yeah, New York City.
But the mayor is the president over there. I understand those.
The mayor's the president.
Yeah, the mayor's the president. That's right. There's a different. But he has to. Well, he can. Okay. He can go in cahoots with the president, right? But the mayor's the one that even knocks his boots off.
Yeah.
That's a matter of fact.
I'm the
That's
emperor.
the law. You got to look at the law. You want me to come every week and tell everybody the law? Like,
I'm the
emperor.
I'm the emperor of New York City. And my
the emperor has no clothes or clothes on, right?
Well, actually,
they're fucking perverts.
But I'm wearing a shirt that says conservatism is the new punk rock. So this emperor wears clothes. I am the emperor of New York, of the emperor of New York State, and I
vote for you.
And
Fuck
my domain extends to Connecticut. Right.
Hey, right, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, and fucking
all
Jersey's doing all the same shit.
All the same things. I do all that, and you know what I'll do as your emperor? I will legalize. I will legalize Charleston shoes.
I used to like that.
We'll legalize it.
That's excellent.
Even though they're not illegal, people are like, are charged and Jews illegal? No.
Yeah, everybody think it, right?
They're like, what?
They got people so in their pocket right now. It's so disturbing. Can you see that, Louis B, or not?
Yeah, of course I see it.
Isn't it
especially with President, President De Blasio, because he's the president of New York.
Yeah, of our country, New York.
New York is our country. Okay.
New York is a country.
Yes. Yes,
it's the United States.
Yes.
De Blasio is the mayor from the city.
Mm-hmm.
There's a corporation. If you want me to really get deep, none of this shit matters. You know why? That's why they being tyrants.
Right.
Because the Constitution does not apply to you. You know that, right?
Who does it apply to?
It applies to the good old boys, the corporation. There's a difference. They are the people. We are not. We are their subjects. That's a fact. I could pull that out.
Okay.
There's a whole different understand. This is why this whole bullshit. Matter of fact, you know why they could even have the mandates? Is because of 9/11 kicked off. It's very confusing, but you have to follow the line of the words.
As a heterosexual man, I'm against mandates.
Yeah. Right? Like, what's that about, right? Yeah. It's their twisted Greek philosophy.
Actually, they're changing it because of, to be more inclusive, they're calling them they dates.
The they dates?
They dates. Them dates. You can't
some
be
dates.
Yeah,
some dates.
Them dates. You can't be assuming gender anymore. This is 2021. We can't be assuming gender. But anyways, let's move on to the next topic. Afghanistan. Biden, I don't know. He's a puppet. We all know it. He's not the one in control of shit. This is the Democrat fucking oh my goodness. They're fighting over there. Your boys are fighting like, this is Sparta.
Listen, we got real men over here.
This is Sparta.
It's like it's a hello. Don't get me scared then. I gotta watch them right now. Get off the phone.
Oh my goodness.
That I got them. It's because they want to be involved right now.
Involved in what?
Involved in just listen. No, he gets it on. He wants to come out right now. You want him on the radio show
Go ahead.
what?
Put him on. I don't care.
They're all cute, my boys.
Oh.
They're well. You know what's the problem? If we don't give them what they want, they're not spoiled. They're just sophisticated.
Okay.
Like they know what's right and what's wrong. So they thought closing the door to let me speak was wrong. So they wild out.
Right.
That's life with children.
They're like, yeah, well, I don't know. I don't got kids, obviously.
You don't want children?
In this world, no.
How old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm
my age, I think.
I'm in my late. I'm in my late 30s.
Listen, you know what you're gonna do, Louis B?
What am I gonna do?
You're gonna find a woman.
Okay.
You're gonna find her. I know you're gonna find her.
Preferably a woman, I would find, not a.
Like one of us, one of us. What that is, a person that's actually fucking decent and conscious and cares about the fucking world and doesn't want the epidural and breastfeeds and all that shit. You're gonna find that woman. And if you don't find it, it's okay. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna
But
be
I always
fine.
listen. You just gotta listen. They all out there, you know.
All right.
You'll find it.
Yeah.
You know. I have faith in that stuff.
Yeah. I'll try to look for it somewhere. I'll start my search next week.
Somewhere out of New York.
Somewhere.
New York is the best place.
Out there. Oh no Peebo Bryson for you.
What?
So no Peebo Bryson.
What?
No Peebo Bryson somewhere out there.
What's that mean?
The singer is Peebo Bryson. Peebo Bryson.
Oh, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
I'm really out of the loop.
That has you out of the loop. That's like freaking early 90s.
Bryson?
Peebo Bryson.
Listen, what is that? Like a fighter?
No, he's a singer.
What did he sing then?
This song. Oh my goodness. First of all, shout out to Linda Ronstadt, but honestly, bitch, can you stop hiding the fact? Can you stop hiding the fact that you're a Latina? Like, honestly, you went by Ronstadt because now you want to play Latina when it's cool. So fuck you. But at least thanks for coming out the closet as a Latina.
Someone's thinking of.
Oh my God, there he is.
And even though I know how very far apart we are, it helps to think we might be wishing on the same bright star.
And when the night
That's
Louis.
Yes.
Louis.
Yes.
Can my husband speak to you?
Go ahead, put him on.
Talk to Louis B.
There's a husband.
Hey, what up, Louis?
How you doing, Snookums? How you doing? How can I help you?
What's going on, my man?
So
Just
far, so
looking
good.
to speak some truth.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Shoot your shot.
I'm just, with everything going on right now in the world, we live in some scary times right now with all this COVID nonsense and all these propagated experiments that's
I know.
walking around.
God damn, you got 6 boys. Your wife made a slave out of you, huh?
Well, you know what? I got to grow my own little army.
Yeah.
There's got to be some truthers out there somewhere.
Yeah. No. You must be a very handsome man. I'm pretty sure it was your wife that jumped your bone.
if I guess we could put it like that.
Yeah. She's like, I'm giving this man an entire fucking baseball team.
We already got the team. We working on all our teams right here.
You're working on all your teams.
Word, man. But I'm happy to hear you out there still speaking some truth out there to the people.
I didn't stop. I never stop. Can't stop.
Yes, sir.
Bad boys for life.
Coming up again. We're going to be hopefully all out there doing it big, trying to make people aware again.
Well, yeah. I mean, look, it's all about consistency. You know it. I know it. You guys gotta start going out there every Saturday, like the Classic We Are Change did. Get a group together. Start the confrontations again. Maybe not just focus on 9/11. There are other issues to go after as well. And just, you got to put in the work. It's all about fighting back and getting the info out there. You start, you stick a camera in their face. You start asking them the real hard questions. It's not that, just go back to Classic We Are Changed. That was what was working before, this fuckhead was stealing money.
Yeah. No, you're right about that. That's what was out there. We're still doing our thing over here on our end.
Yeah, good.
It's important for everybody to do their stuff, because it doesn't always take a group,
Yeah,
it takes individuals. You get the word out to one person, it goes out to another. as you know, you've been around for years. That's how change is made.
Yeah.
You know, you don't always recognize it because, to be honest, listen, you go out there, you do the protests. It's always a big help.
Oh, yeah.
It does get people aware, but that doesn't really make the change. The legislation that's passed and all that bullshit. I was sitting with my wife the other day. We were watching something where they were talking. Not out here. I don't know what state it was, but they were having the school board meeting.
Yeah.
And there was member after member. Well, I shouldn't say member. Parent after parent after parent after parent, spitting facts, telling these people what it is. This was all about the mask mandates for children. And in the end, they still passed their mandate. So the people, and this went on, I think this was like a 2-hour session that we watched. And it was just literally parent after parent telling facts about this nonsense COVID and the mask and the dangers behind it. And like I said, they still went along with their agenda. They still did what they did. The people's voice to a point didn't matter. Now, don't get me wrong when I say that, because the people's voice does matter.
Yeah.
Because there's way more of us than there is of them. And if enough of people stand up, change will happen. But it comes very incremental, and it is about every individual doing their own part.
Exactly. It's
and
the New World Order.
You can't give up.
Right. Yeah. The New World Order will only die by death by a million cuts.
Yep.
Each person
I agree
has.
with that.
Each person is not going to be one killing blow. It's going to be thousands, if not millions, of little cuts. Little cuts, not going by what the system says. Doing peaceful. What's it called? What Martin Luther King did. So peaceful civil disobedience.
Yeah.
Maybe not buying into the system, not making sure you're paying as little taxes as legally possible.
There's ways that we all could fight on our own individual scale. You know, that does make a difference. You just was mentioning, you stop buying from their companies, you stop doing that. You know, basically we're supporting the enemy. Going to the store, you know, I don't mess with GMO, but people go to the store, start buying GMO. All right, you're helping support kill yourself.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people are unaware of that, granted, but people that are aware have to slowly make these changes and slowly break away from the system.
Right.
And slowly break away from supporting it.
Right.
Because you're supporting your own demise. And you know, like the times are these times are really crazy, man. Like you said, my wife put it out there. We got multiple children.
Yeah.
This is my future right here. This is what I'm living for. I'll be damned if I let somebody come and take over them and make my children slaves.
Yeah, right.
You know, it's sad enough they already got to be in the system.
Yeah.
You know, and they lost their sovereignty because they have a birth certificate. But we're in that type of society where you can't just fully break away from everything, you know, unless you do have them ends and them means that we're in this game by. So it's tough because, you know, like I was mentioning, you go out there at times, you speak to people. It is a great feeling. That is change. That does make a difference. But at the end of the day, sometimes, you know, as a person that's being out there, you get that feeling like, damn, does it really make a difference?
Yeah.
But it does, because it opens up people's minds. And that's the key focus. That's all these motherfuckers do. They play straight propaganda. The television, almost everything that's concerning our lives is straight propaganda for the most part. Exactly. And unless you got them eyes to see, people go blinded. Yes. So them little incremental pieces, it does make a difference in the big reality of things. You know, I don't know. I didn't hear what you and my wife were talking about or what you were talking about on the air, but you know, just wanted to throw my little 2 cents in there for a second.
All right, no problem. Yeah, it applies.
Yes, sir. And in regards to this, these mandates, people really need to look at. We're calling them. I guess you could say look at the law.
We're calling them we're calling them they dates because we don't want to assume their gender.
Got to be really careful nowadays, right?
Yeah.
Everything you say is fucking crazy.
No, they're they dates or them dates. You can't They can't be. There's no man or woman dates. They're they dates.
They're day dates. I like that.
Dates.
Yeah, it's disgusting what they're doing, though, man. Trying to overwrite the so-called law on a consistent basis, and they're doing a lot of scare tactics right now. I don't know how far out your listeners go, but I know in New York they're trying to push it where city workers, state workers got to all get the vaccination or take weekly tests, and they're doing the best they can to how could I say it? Try to basically use scare tactics at the moment, because they can't do that. They can't go against your civil rights. They can't go against the Disability Act. There's so many different levels that they're violating.
Yeah.
And the majority of people are just, you can't always blame everybody, in my eyes, because some people just are lost. And if you're not aware to the information, you can't blame somebody for not knowing it.
Right.
But at the same point, we're in the age of technology where you could simply look up anything on your phone. And if somebody tells you something, you don't have to believe it. You look it up and find out for yourself.
Exactly.
Research is researching, not hearing something and regurgitating it.
Right.
And a lot of people, I think right now, that the government's using these scare tactics where they're telling people, listen, you got to be vaccinated before the 13th or you're going to lose your job. Even though it's not written into legislation yet. People don't get that. They're hearing it on the news. They're like, no, this is the law. I got a family to feed. I got to do this. All right, but you know what? If you actually go to the executive orders, there's religious and medical exemptions, and none of this legislation is fully written through for you to be able to lose your job yet. So stop jumping the gun, do your own research, and figure things out. And like I said, it goes against the Civil Rights Act. It goes against your Disability Act. It just gets me upset because there's so many levels that it affects. And I mean, you want to bring it all the way back, it goes right against the Constitution.
Yeah, I mean, no, of course.
Point blank.
And the problem is if these vaccines hurt you, like I got the vaccine. I got the vaccine just to see what happened to me. I'm taking the bullet to show everybody if if it kills me, fine. It's not like I got any kids to worry about.
But you see, you know what? That's the thing, though. That's your choice. If you want to do that and you want to be a warrior for the team or whatever your reasonings are behind it, that's your choice. And that's what makes us separate from some of these other nations and areas around the world, is we still have that. And people are letting that slip away in this moment right now. Like, people are not realizing we're in a psychological warfare.
Right.
This shit has nothing to do with health. This has to do with coming at us as a people and stripping our rights away and tightening their grip for their new world order. People think, people hear that and are like, oh, these are the crazies. These are the tinfoil people. No. We're the people that are aware, because the conspiracy is when when two or more people conspire against you to do harm. There is conspiracy theories going on right now. There is conspiracies happening to us. It doesn't mean you're crazy. It means that I probably researched a little more and understand something of what the reality is. And it's really sickening, man. Like and I don't get how people can't see that. I've been a person that's been working in the so-called pandemic since the start. Now, I'm not saying people haven't gotten sick. I'm not saying people haven't died. Whether it's the coronavirus or whether it was something else, I really don't know. I'm not going to downplay that and like diss people for their families who lost people, whatever the case. But most of the people I know that I've come across that passed away during this coronavirus had, different things going on in their lives. Heart problems, diabetes. They all had other stuff.
Yeah.
And we can't just negate that and make believe like, oh, no. They caught coronavirus and they died. Yeah, maybe they did catch something, but all the other things played a part of it.
Right.
So I'm not one of these people that just denies everything, but I will deny that this thing that this government is doing has to do with our health. They don't give a fuck about us. They never have. They never will, unless it has something to do with a positive for them on their end.
Well, let me move on.
That's how I feel what's going on.
Right. So let me move on to the next topic before I officially end the show for tonight, because I've been going on. I'm going to be going on a little. I'm going on a little late because I missed a couple weeks to help out family, like I said in the beginning of the show. But Afghanistan. I mean, am I glad we're finally out? Yeah, but it looks like we're gonna have to go back in. We shouldn't have been in there in the first fucking place, as you know as well as I do. But the thing is, how this was done, I think it was done so stupidly. I think it was done deliberately, leaving a cache of weapons so that way the Taliban can get it. Like,
yeah, it's a fucking joke, man.
That's the first thing you take before your forces leave. You make sure you grab your equipment. You leave. You make sure that the civilians, all your American personnel, are gone, out of harm's way. Honestly, because at this point, it's like you guys had 20 years to train in the military, trained up their military, so that way they could fight against ICE, fight against the Taliban. And these motherfuckers are still not ready. These motherfuckers were still not prepared. Then you know what? They don't deserve a country. They don't want freedom. They don't want freedom if they are gonna be that you had 20 fucking years. You had 20 years to train up a police force. You had 20 fucking years to train up an army. You had 20 years to actually build a society where every man, woman, child had fucking freedom. They did absolutely jack dick. At this point, I was like, I have no problems. Just be like, you know what? Fine, fuck you. But at the same point, we should have did more to make sure that at the very least, mind you, we shouldn't have been there. We shouldn't have been there in the first place. But you know what? Hindsight is 2020. At the very least,
it just makes you wonder, what did we do there?
Absolutely.
Though? I mean,
honestly,
you're talking about 20 years, dude. That's a long time.
Yeah.
To be occupying a place, and then the day your planes are leaving, this shit is just right back to chaos.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same point, though, who knows what it really is? This is what we're seeing on the television, and this is what we're hearing.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of don't doubt it, but at the same point, we really don't know.
I mean, the problem is that we had a deal. We had a deal with the Taliban. Biden decided to go back on that deal because, anything that was done by Trump is obviously bad, even no matter how much sense it makes. And it's just, we're just gonna give them all this facial recognition now. We're gonna give them all this shit where they can now hunt down people and kill them. Like, yeah. Did we leave them the nuke? We should have just left them a fucking nuke, right?
Yeah.
Like we might as well. We left them all this fucking technology. Now, oh no, they're in caves. No, now they got fucking bases they can fucking build. They got fucking infrastructure now. Like, it's just like we were warned. Don't go into Afghanistan. It's a fucking money pit. It's a money pit. We should have learned from Russia. We should have and honestly, where did we find Obama? Osama? We found him in fucking Pakistan. Like what? The fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, that's. I don't want to hold you up any longer, Louis. I appreciate you letting me come on and speak my mind. I'm gonna let you continue with your show, man. But keep on the good talk and the good truth, my man.
Yeah, man. God bless you, your wife, and your whole fucking platoon you got over there. Jeebus.
Same to you, my man. One love. You be good.
That gentleman is fertile. He is fertile. His wife is fertile. He got.
And I only make kings.
Only make boys. That means he did not 1 ounce of sinning as a young person. You did not mistreat no type of woman. He didn't mistreat not one type of woman. That's the only way he had kids. Has only boys. But but no, I mean, this whole thing in Afghanistan is just it fucking sickens me. And now you got these people that, honestly, where the LGBTQ people about that? Where are they? Where are these people? We can't need to care about the Afghani people. We had a fucking plan. We had shit in place. All you had to do was follow the said shit, and everything would have been cool. No common sense whatsoever went into this fucking evacuation. Just more like, and honestly, oh yeah, we're glad we got Biden. Like, really? You're still happy with Biden? Are you still happy with your fucking vote? Honestly, I'm so happy with my fucking vote. I'm glad I'm not to blame for this. Now you got real fascism. All right. You're going to be getting everything you complained about with this president. And I mean, honestly, I got a feeling by next year we're going to have President Harris and Vice President Potosi. But anyways, before I end the show, I want to play this quick clip. Back on August 20th, a black woman crashed a Portland press conference organized by several Antifa allied groups in Portland, Oregon. Don't Shoot Portland, Oregon Justice Resource Center, United Mutual Aid Network, ahead of an announcement announced by Antifa for August 22nd. The woman called out Antifa for throwing explosive fireworks, pepper spray her children at a family prayer event earlier in the month. The attack on evangelical Christian worshipers on Portland waterfront was ignored by the local press. Video recorded by the black conservative preacher. So let me play this video here. I gotta share my screen, don't I? Share the screen. We gotta share the screen.
White supremacy is not the problem. The Proud Boys were not the problem. Antifa, Black Bloc are the ones who threw bombs, mortars, and pepper spray at me and my children. My baby girl, 8 years old, nearly was hit in the face with an explosive by white people dressed up in all black, attacking me and my family. It is not the Proud Boys. And you, the city of Portland, and everybody who supports them needs to know this. My black children were almost hit with bombs and mortars. My 9-year-old son was drenched in pepper gas thrown by Antifa. Boy, if Black Lives Matter to you, you better back up.
He's deaf, Jane.
They did not. Yes, they are part of the problem. Yes, they are part of the problem. But you know what? You, and you are the problem. Every single local news station denied my story. You rejected it in favor of one man with an airsoft gun. No Proud Boys were present that day. The event hadn't even started yet. We were shaking hands, saying our hellos, smiling at each other, having fun. And Black Bloc Antifa marched in, screaming, "Hail," chanting, "Hail Satan," and screaming, "Where's your God now?" Okay, it's on video, and you were probably there.
I may have been. Antifa doesn't scream.
Did you hear it? I may have been. That is the problem in this city. They beat and terrorize an Asian gay man who still has to fear for his life, who still hides from them. They still threaten his life. A gay Asian man. Stop Asian hate. Stop black hate. The Proud Boys were invented because Antifa was the and that would put 10 black people out of a home.
Your husband is very dangerous.
Job.
Your husband is extremely dangerous.
Bull, Dustin.
Quincy.
Bull.
Quincy
You have
is
never
extremely-
once seen him
Quincy.
be violent in any way, shape, or
Quincy.
form.
Quincy is
Antifa
extremely
beat up a transgender down here on these streets. It was a man transitioning to a woman. She was broken, sitting on the sidewalk because they took her backpack, her skateboard, and she said, I have nothing left. She was begging for her stuff back.
Okay.
And then the man who tried to stop them was beat in the street.
You're speaking over a deaf
You know what? That's your deaf person. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm deaf too. I'm sorry. Let me finish, please.
Let me finish.
You know, press
You
conference.
did. I do remember you. If every police station, yeah, you're a part of the problem. The worst kind are the white liberal women who look at me.
You know what? The worst kind are the white liberal women. I have to agree. I think they're the ones that create the ethnic slurs. And honestly, I was just talking about this to a comedy club owner today. The white liberal women create ethnic slurs. I think that's where the N-word came from, because calling African a slave was too offensive, so we're going to call him the N-word, and that's how the N-word was created. That's how Latinx was created, because you were like, Spanish is way too gendered. Okay, you want to change my language, you fucking racist? It's some fucking white liberal bitch that doesn't even fucking speak Spanish that does this shit. Is white liberal. Like, this woman is a person of color. She's bringing up some concerns, and she couldn't even be bothered to listen to her. But Black Lives, and this guy's wearing a t-shirt that says Black Lives Matter, but you're interrupting me. I cannot hear. I'm deaf. I'm more of a victim than you. Fuck you.
It's disdain. And I'm not saying all of you.
What everyone else is
woman
doing?
here is one of the worst kind. If you do not back up, if every single one of these news stations hadn't denied my story, I wouldn't be standing here today. Proud Boys are not the problem. They have loved on my family, broke bread with me, fellowship with me, been in my home. They have been nothing but generous and kind to us. My entire black family. What's her name? And Antifa is the one who has spray painted in my kids' face, drenched us in pepper spray, and tried to kill us.
And I'm an anti-fascist for the record.
Aren't we all?
Either you're a
Quincy
fascist or you're
anti-fascist.
anti-fascist.
Aren't we all?
There's no two ways around it.
Thanks, Dustin, for the output there.
Okay, so what the problem is the news will, and all of these people will not stop with the Proud Boys. Get over it. It's not them.
Really?
Yes.
It's right there. It's right there.
Proud Boys is white supremacists just like the mayor.
No, they're not.
Can I finish, please? They're all working together.
Can I finish,
They're all working
please?
together. Now,
How come
I
I
can
don't
have
have
a
a voice?
conversation with you if you need some support, because we do have a legal clinic and we do have
You'll have your voice when it's your turn.
No.
But I don't
I'm in
even
the
know.
middle of my
and you
speech.
just
Can I
One more thing before I step away. Mike Schmidt was not prosecuting them last year when they were being arrested. Sexual offenders like Andrew J. Simmons should not even have been in the vicinity of children, as he is a registered sex offender. Mike Schmidt is white supremacy, and he is dangerous, just like Antifa. Get it right.
And for the record, either you're anti-fascist.
You know my husband is dangerous.
Your husband is dangerous.
No, he's not. You are.
Your husband is dangerous.
Imagine crumbling under the pressure of stickers.
Shazam! Imagine crumbling under the fucking weight of some stickers. What a douche nozzle. Take that fucking L, you bitch. Fucking dickhead. Oh, I'm in a wheelchair. I'm a victim. Take that. Love you, sis. I love her. That's right. You crash their fucking events. That's exactly what you do. They crash our events, crash their fucking events. Get up in their face. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm probably going to do that. Next time there's a fucking Antifa event here, I'm going to fucking crash it. I'm going to fucking scream. They'll probably attack me, but it's gonna prove that they're fucking racist. Fuck them. Fuck every racist liberal libtard on this in this fucking country. You're a racist. If you're a liberal, you're a racist. Sorry. But anyways, that's the show. That's the show. Oop. Why did that hat? Holy fuck. Holy fuck is right, Kimberly. Holy fuck is right. So anyways, let's thank everyone for listening to the show today. Listening, watching, downloading, streaming. Smash that like button however you're listening to the show. Please check out my website, crotchshotradio.xyz. That's crotchshotradio.xyz. Let's show you what it is. There it is right there, crotchshotradio.xyz. Feel free, help us grow by either buying from Amazon, leaving a donation. I take crypto, Bitcoin mostly. Well, Bitcoin only so far. I'll be working on other accepting other forms of crypto. Cash App. If you guys want to hit me up with a donation, if you like what I'm doing, it's not required. But if you want to get something, you buy on Amazon. It helps me out. It doesn't add to the price. The prices stay the same. I just get credit for the sale. Just click on the Amazon link on the site here. Like here, look, there it goes. Boom. You get boom, and it's there. It goes with my affiliate link. That's crotchshotradio.xyz. That's crotchshotradio.xyz. Thank you for helping me out. Thank you for listening. Please tell your friends and family to check out this show and subscribe. And and as always, from my house to your house, mahalo.
That's the end of my show. Donk.